In 2016, as a non-manga reader of this particular manga, there was no anime I was more excited for than My Hero Academia. There was a lot of hype accumulating in the manga already, and from the designs and the story, I felt in my bones this was gonna be a series I was going to enjoy. Granted, there was a lot of incredible series in 2016, but My Hero Academia ended up being the only one that had won my passion over. Season 2 starts in an extremely insightful way. Right off the bat, in a letter given to someone who seems to be All Might's former teacher, we find out his real name, Toshinori Yagi. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the first I've heard of it. I started to wonder if this old man had one for all before All Might did, and also was Toshinori another quirkless dreamer like Izuku? I figured if that was the case, he wouldn't have told Izuku to become a police officer instead. But who knows really? In a staff meeting pertaining the League of Legends attack and its ringleader, All Might's observation skills are highlighted as he was able to completely dissect Tomura Shigaraki's psychological flaws, minimizing him to an immature man-baby. The principal mentions someone must be guiding Shigaraki's sinister ambitions, as he found similarities in his prematurity and the students at UA. Mr. Aizawa was surprisingly present at school, even though he suffered a great deal of damage in the attack of the League of Villains. Announces the UA Sports Festival, an event that only happens once a year. It seems to be a competition of sorts that would be an incredible opportunity for all students involved. From the stage and the opening, it's obvious that it's going to be a tournament arc. And I welcome tournament arcs, really. They've always been what solidifies my love for a series. Taking Izuku's insecurities into consideration, I can only conclude he'll be challenging himself greatly, but also getting a better grip of his new abilities, progressing through his anxieties and getting much closer to mastering his quirk this arc. Izuku gets a lot of slack as a main character, but I find his introversion interesting, especially in contrast to almost everyone around him. In almost every main character, we've always seen some sense of fearlessness. It's a story told 1,000 times. But it doesn't minimize Izuku's courage. In fact, it amplifies it. A 15-year-old boy who fears everything shouldn't be taken with distaste, because the fact that Izuku's passions overpower those fears is what makes him admirable.